Good morning, everybody. Sunday with Spirit. So, for the people who are new here on Sunday with Spirit, this is not a political tarot reading. This is a spiritual oracle tarot type thingy. Thingy is the operative word here. So it's just for us to try to tap into something else besides what we're tapping into. Be reminded of some things that we're not paying attention to. Last night I pulled this card. Excuse me. It's the Thunder card in medicine position, meaning reversed. And I thought, well, I just pulled lightning like 2 days ago. And lightning is a big bam. And then, big flash, and you can kind of, it rumbles a little bit, kind of like the truck out my window, rumbles a little bit, kind of shakes the earth. And then the thunder comes. And so I'm going, oh, more rumbling. And what this card is suggesting is don't get caught up in other people's drama. I'm like, really? Don't get caught up in other people's drama. And so I was looking at a book, this book here, Awakening to the Spirit World. Sonder Ingerman and Hank Wesselman. And here's something that I thought was really interesting. Miriam Rose, she's a Australian Aboriginal elder. She said there's a special quality that allows each of us to make contact with a deep spring that lies within us. Connecting with that spirit requires we achieve a state of quiet, still awareness. And in it, she says, in that quiet, we can start feeling peace and what our true direction is. And as she goes, it's also like following the seasons. It takes time. We just slipped into fall, but we can't force spring to come any sooner. The other thing she said that I thought was really interesting, since I have been dealing with these wildfires personally, and in other parts of the world dealing with them too, she said, we are like the tree standing in the middle of a bushfire sweeping through the timber. The leaves are scorched and the tough bark is scarred and burnt. But inside, the tree sap is still flowing. And under the ground, the roots are still strong. And like the tree, we have endured the flames, yet we still have the power to be reborn. So I thought that was so powerful, that we can't lose sight of what is inside of us. And there's different ways that we can find this stillness, and one of them is obviously being out in nature, listening to a spring, next to a spring, feeling that energy, that sound, and staring into the visual of the movement of water. Ocean, certainly the same thing. Being in a campfire, ooh, smoke. However, a candle flame. Just getting quiet and trance-like within yourself so you can hear what is truly going on with us. So it's just taking the time to do that. And in that quiet time, we get to remove the drama in our life and find our true paths where we want to go. So this is what I want to talk about a little bit, is how do we get to that stillness? How do we merge with hang on. Okay, sorry. How do we merge with the inner calmness that we have inside of us when there's so much thunder being thrown at us? One of the images I got was a bonsai tree for people who live in the city, who can't get out in nature, or who don't are not able to light fires. Just taking special quiet care. So let's see what some oracles can tell us. Okay, so the cards I pulled, these are my shaman oracle. These are the enchanted map cards. So how do we get that stillness? What is it that we need to focus on? The heart of the sky reversed. So this card to me tells me that it's about our guides, it's about our higher power, which is love, which it's all about love. And being in reversed suggests that we get caught too much in thinking for ourselves, or getting caught up in the just the negative of things. We're not thinking about the positive love. We're thinking about other things, the drama of everything. Also getting caught up in, oh, I need to help everybody, and forgetting to help yourself, forgetting to love yourself. Okay. The second card is fire in medicine position. Fire, as we said, fire is wonderful, beautiful when it's not so destructive. And even when it is destructive, it can have a rebirth effect to it. But with this card, it's letting me know that there's we might be focusing too much on the drama of things, of the hotness of everything, and maybe that needs to be let go. And then the third card in the Shaman Oracle is the Gatherer. And to me, this reminds me to take stock in what I have and what is good in my life, and cultivate it and collect more of that. I don't want to collect rotten food, rotten pumpkins. I want to have good food that will last me to the spring, through the winter. Such a beautiful fall card, isn't it? And the enchanted map. Now, obviously, I'm not pulling anything in any order, so if a card hits you and you go, oh, look at that. Hang on to that image. Wide open. To me, this is a card that suggests getting out into that wide open space. And again, even if you can't get there physically, mentally we can. But how do you get there? On the wings of butterflies? Do you see that? On the wings of butterflies? I don't know. I think that's just thoughts coming to you from when you get into that wide open space, from when you get into the light. Wishing well. Again, it goes back to our intentions. What are our intentions? What do we want to, what are we projecting? What do we want to feel? And then let it go and just be in that wide open space and see what comes. See what the butterfly brings us. Going back to this wishing well card, you can see this mask coming out of the wishing well. And to me, it looks a little like, ooh, she looks a little frightened by it. So again, I think, make sure you know what you're wishing for and what you're putting your energy towards. And the last card, oh, I love this one. Spark. So she's playing music in a field of tall grass with dragonflies. As she pulls her bow back on the violin, she is letting hearts fly. But there's also, looks like drops of blood. So it's both everything. It's love and sadness, and we all deal with such a wide range of emotions. But if we keep playing to our strengths, to our higher good, to our love, to our light, to the wide open spaces, knowing what we have and cultivating, finding, bringing in things that are going to serve us, not that are going to burn us up, not that don't have love attached to it, and keeping our intentions as clear as possible. So I think that just getting back to a clear intention, really, of what we want to bring into our lives. I know for me, I have so many amazing things, amazing, beautiful, wonderful things, and I forget that I have them. So this is a card of taking stock of what you have, letting go of some of the things that you don't want, and bringing in more of what you do want. All right, you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging with me on this beautiful Sunday. It's really Saturday. I recorded it early. All right. Excuse me. Sending out peace and love to everybody. Thank you for being with me today.